Welcome back to the My Manager Career here with Schalke. We're in episode 2 of season 1 and we started the season in perfect form. Great combinations up front. Can we continue that into episode 2? We got 3 big matches coming your way. Of course, all league matches, all critical points for us to push for that top 10 position. But first, we've got to go over to the sporting director, Yuri, to discuss the youth academy prospects that have come from the latest scouting report. First up, we've got Marlon Gesh. He is 47 overall at the moment, 14 years of age. He's got a potential of 53 to 71. So not absolutely phenomenal, but he could be a good fringe player and a substitute when he does develop. And then next up, we've got Hendricks, 13 years of age. He's got a potential of 53 to 71. Again, another fringe player, not going to be a standout starter, but could be a substitute down the track. Of course, this gives us the ability also to potentially list these players on the transfer market to recoup some of that debt. Next up on the agenda with Yuri is player contracts. We've got 4 players in the final year of their contract. A couple of them did obviously express their concerns on Twitter with the announcement of me arriving that another change in the manager position could impact their development. So Yuri's asked us to have a conversation with them early, find out where their headspace is. Do they want to potentially re-sign with us, or do we need to potentially look to list them on the January transfer window and potentially let them go to another club? First up will be Yunus, who has played strong to start the season in the first month of football. Of course, his prime position is a cam, but we have moved him to the right mid position, being that we wanted to see him get some game time, and that was the best position we had available. He does have concerns about the instability at the moment hurting his career, so that is something that we need to be mindful of. Basically, Yunus just wants a clear plan of where we are and consistent winning football. We're going back to him and said we're not going to renew contracts until November. He needs to continue the form he's in at the moment and deliver 7.5 match ratings. Next up, we've got Aiden. He's currently moved from the right mid to the right back position. It's not an unfamiliar position for him. Overall, 3 clean sheets in 6 matches. It's a pretty good result in the first month of football. Obviously, he could improve from there. He's in the final year of the contract. So again, for him, he just wants a clear plan, so his development. He's only young, so this inconsistency is hurting him. We've gone back to him and said, deliver a 7-point match rating over the next couple of months of football, and we'll look to potentially renew that contract when it comes to November. Next up, we got Toby Moore moving from the left mid to the right mid position, obviously, so Yunus can play on the left-hand side. He's frustrated with the new systems every year. Obviously, we tried to eliminate that by keeping the same formation as the previous manager. And again, final year of his contract. He's still in his late 20s, so plenty of football ahead of him. And we're going to go back to him as well and say, you know what, November is when we're renegotiating contracts. Give us consistent football, a 7.5 match rating, and we'll look to renew that contract when it comes to November. So we'll have further conversations with him in November. Last but not least, we've got Machin. He is the centre-back position. Now with him, he hasn't played any football in the first month. That's with Sanchez moving across into that starting centre-back position for the first month of football. Obviously, he is concerned about what he's going to be getting out of the club. He works hard every day, wants to be in the starting lineup. So again, we're going to revisit this in November with him, and there's a potential, if he's not looking to be on the subs at least, we might need to list him for the January transfer window so he gets a fresh start somewhere else. So we'll have that conversation in November with these 4 players. Either it's renewal or we potentially move them on in January. Next up, we've got the press conference. A couple of questions from the reporters before we get into the first match of the episode. For question 1, the message to the fans is winning football will get us out of this financial hole. The first step is we need to be pushing for promotion and then potentially move up to League 1 and beyond. With question 2, yes, we're in discussions with those players in their final year of their contract, and with their comments made on Twitter, not entirely concerned. I can understand their frustration with the consistent change in manager position. But that's going to be it for today's questions from the reporters. We're going to get into the first match against against Darmstadt. They're in 12th position at the moment with 3 losses out of their last 5 matches. Of course, it's in front of our home fans as well. So we'll look to hopefully put on a strong performance and pick up these vital 3 points here today. Now, before we get into the lineups, we're going to go through the most important player or player to watch is Silla. He's got 3 assists so far in the tournament. That's not to mention how many goals he scored as well. He's played phenomenally well in the first month of football. Can he continue that here today? With our lineup today, it's going with the 4-2-3-1. You got Merkin, Sanchez, Callis, Aiden, Schallenberg, Segan, and then you got Eunice and Moore on the left and right mid. Karaman, the captain, and Silla up front. Obviously, Hickarin is also in his final year of his contract. We'll have conversations with him in the next episode. So they're going with the 4-2-2-2. So they do have 4 back, but they also run with the 2 centre defensive mids. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of tactics they have with those 2 players. Are one of them going to push up and help the front line, or are they going to bunker down in that back line and really make it a struggle to score some goals here today? Let's get this kicked off, underway. Hope you enjoy. Make sure you do hit that like button as it does help the channel grow. And of course, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Ball's gone out wide here. Aiden needs to push down. Missed the temp on that tackle. Does recover though. Nice defensive play there by him. 12 minutes in here now. Ball centre field. Stewart with it. Nice defensive play there by Sanchez. We clear it out. Karaman down to Moore. Pushing on the right hand side. He's got defenders in front of him. Brings it back centre field. Karaman gets tripped up there by the defender. And it could be a card here. It'd be devastating if they lose a player so early on. But it's only a yellow. But he's got a warning here. He needs to play a little bit smarter in defence. 25 minutes in here. Moore with the ball. Down to Segan. Through to Karaman. Pushes centre field. Beautiful run there. He's got Silla. He's pushing out wide potentially. Should have ran a better line there, Silla. And Karaman unable to pick up the pass back. Nice defensive play there by Aiden. Segan. Long ball down to Moore here. On the outside of the defender, he's been tripped up. But it was all legal on that one. Potentially should have taken that shot a little bit earlier. 35 minutes in here. Sanchez needing to slide across. Nice defensive play there by him. Clears the ball out to Segan. He's got Karaman on the inside if he needs him. Pushes on the outside. Steps back. Finds his centre defensive mid. Schallenberg through to Eunice. Shot opportunity. And Eunice delivers 40 minutes in. He's 3rd of the season. Schallenberg with a beautiful long ball. And then Eunice once again delivering on that left-hand side. Great pass there. Splits the 2 defenders. And we're going to go into this halftime break with that 1-point advantage. A strong performance both defensively by both sides in that first half. Can we break them again here in the second and get these 3 points? Karaman tripped up there. The ball's wide open here for Stewart. Shot opportunity inside the box. Nice save there by Hickarin. But we've got to react better than that. Merkin pushing down at the moment. Misses on that defensive attempt. Callis having to slide across here. Tap back and the shot goes wide. Let off there, that's for sure. Callis try to clear it. Poor pass. Oh, not the best cross here. It's too high. Merkin taps it back. Ball into the box here. Shot opportunity, but Sanchez sliding across. Great defensive play there by him. But Callis and Merkin putting too much pressure on that back line and the keeper. We need to play better than that. Moore with the ball down the right-hand side. And he's been tripped up here. And this could be his 2nd yellow. 72 minutes in. And it will be red card. 73 minutes in. They're down by 1. Aggressively getting into that one. Moore looking to put it in the box. A man down. Chipped over the top. Karaman underneath. Hits it down. Shot opportunity, but saved by the keeper. 73 minutes in. He's offside as well, so it wasn't going to count. Nice defensive play there by Sanchez. Ball out to Moore, and that's going to be it. We do pick up the 3 points. It was definitely a defensive battle there that's for sure. Limited opportunities on goal, but Yunus, when he did get the opportunity, delivered, getting us that 1 point advantage in the first half. It was a 44-56 split on possession, with Hickarin our man of the match with an 8.6, a strong performance between the posts. Next up, we've got the Youth Academy tournament. So the players that were brought in at the Youth Academy, we're going to see how they perform here today and see potentially who could move to the senior lineup fairly soon. That was a poor shot there by Berger. Defense sliding across on this one. Hendricks with a nice play there, cuts off the poor pass, brings it into the box, and he scores the first here. A nice goal there by Hendricks, pouncing on a loose ball. Defensively, we're out of position on this one, and we concede a goal. Too easy on that. We've got to be better defensively, that's for sure. Evers with it. Back to Hendricks. Back to Evers. He's inside the box. And there we go. We deliver our second. That was a nice little combination by the two youngsters. Nice defensive play there by Berger. Gets a bit of space on this one. Beats the defender. Shot opportunity, but saved there by the keeper. And Hendricks brings the ball down, but he loses it. One-on-one with the keeper here. Hendricks trying to slide across. And we're all tied up. Evers down to Gescher. Spins around the defender inside the box. 14 seconds before full time. Gescher delivers, our new recruit. And we do pick up the victory here with a 9.7 rating for Hendricks, our best player on the field for this quarterfinal. Next up, we got the semi-final now. Going with the same lineup, being that we don't have any more players, but a nice steal there by Evers. Pushes inside the box, scores the first 2 minutes in. Sorry, 1 minute in with 2 minutes to spare. And a nice defense turn into attack on that one. Evers with the ball at the moment. Chips into the box for Hendricks. He does lose it, but does recover. Spins around the defender. He's got the agility at the moment. Pushes inside the box. And there you have it. He's only short. He's only young. But the agility to bounce around the defenders there. Get himself in a good position. Evers with a nice defensive play. Again, double. Pushing inside the box here. Shot opportunity, but saved by the keeper. Looking good, Evers. That's for sure. Potential. He scored an 8.2. He was our best player on the field in this semi-final. Now we're going to move across to the final here against Munster. And it's a corner opportunity. Evers pushing down. Probably wasn't the best shot. And he picks up the scraps on that one. We don't react. And that was the one and only goal in that final. Unfortunately, we did fall in the final hurdle, that's for sure. Would love to pick up a victory in that one. But performance-wise, Berger does develop to a 2+. So that will continue his development on ball control and dribbling. And then with Hendricks as well, we're going to move him to look to develop his ball control and dribbling. And then we can work on his shooting, etc. down the track. So him, we'll go with a winger to start his development. Next up, we've got Ulm in the Bundesliga, and they're in 11th position. Currently got 2 wins in the last 5 matches. Looking at the weather today, it isn't the best for attacking football, so I can see another defensive battle here today to fight for these 3 points, that's for sure. Looking at the formation, they're going with the 3-4-1-2, so they've only got 3 defensive backs, but centre midfield, they've got 4. So if we can get around that midfield, we've got an opportunity against a 3-back to try and put some goals on the board. And then, of course, with our lineup, we're going with that 4-2-3-1. And you've got Merkin, Sanchez, Callis and Aiden, Schallenberg and Segan. And then in the front line, you've got Yunus, Karaman, the captain, Moore, and then Silla up front in the number 9. It's worked well for us so far in this campaign. So we're looking to stick with this formation of the 4-2-3-1, especially in Season 1. And then we can make adjustments when it goes to Season 2. But a big test here. Wet conditions. I don't think we've had any wet football so far. So it's going to be definitely a defensive battle out there to kick off this match. And throughout the match, that's for sure. Karaman with a pass to Schallenberg. Down to Merkin. Pushing down the left-hand side. He's got players on the inside. He finds Karaman. Beautiful pass through to Segan. Shot opportunity. But saved there by the keeper early on. Aiden with the ball. Pushing centre field. Karaman trying to potentially cross it in the box here. Merkin sliding across. No one really available on that one. Karaman tries to get the cross in there for Silla. But unfortunately, a little too heavy there. And the defender got in the way. 26 minutes in here. Again, defensive battle to start this match. Not a lot of opportunities. Merkin pushing down. He's been tripped up though. Yunus shot opportunity to Silla. But unfortunately, off the keeper's foot. He reacted so well on that shot attempt. And we're still all tied up. Segan with the ball. Schallenberg running a nice line down to Yunus. But the shot had no power on that one. He tried to squeeze it past him. And we're going to go into this halftime break all tied up. A definite defensive battle, that's for sure. Some real opportunities late in that first half. Can we build on that and potentially score first here in the second half? Long ball down here. Sanchez trying to get in front. He gets absolutely duped. And a long shot opportunity there, but Hickarin comes up and delivers for us, keeping it all tied up. Defensively there, nice play there by Sanchez. Ball down to Karaman. He finds Silla. Oh, tried to squeeze it through there to Moore, but unfortunately hit the defender's leg. And it was an easy save there for the keeper. We're in the final moments here. Last 6 months, Merkin's picked up an injury. Hopefully nothing too serious. Karaman coming up defensively there. Nice play. Bringing the ball down the left-hand side. He's got Yunus on the inside. Finds him. Beautiful pass. Pushing centre field. Long ball through to Moore. Moore delivers. What a goal. 89 minutes in. We break the tie with a fantastic play down that left-hand side. Karaman and Yunus switching positions in that play with Karaman out wide. But a nice little pass into Yunus. He pushes it centre field. And he delivers an absolute beautiful ball down to Moore. Nice first touch by Moore. And then straight past the keeper to score the first. Very late in this one. Obviously had some opportunities throughout the match. The keeper played incredibly well. But we're able to sneak one through just in the 90th minute. Ludwig with it at the moment. And that should be full-time siren. We do pick up vital 3 points here. And a battle in the wet conditions. But a very strong performance. Hickarin between the posts. And another clean sheet for him. And of course, that back line of Merkin, Callis, Sanchez, and Aiden working well, producing another clean sheet. It was a 52-48 split on possession, and Yunus was our man of the match with an 8.8. We're heading into the final match of the episode, which will be against Paderborn. They currently lost 4 of their last 5 matches, so not in the best form at the moment. Can we put in a big performance here in front of the home fans to wrap up this episode? I hope you've enjoyed it so far. If you have, hit that like button, as of course it does help the channel grow. We've got a big match here. Can we potentially pick up another 3 points with these 3 matches in September? We of course now moved up to 4th position at the moment with the 10-6 goal ratio. So we've conceded a couple of goals, but we're obviously scoring better than we're conceding at the moment. With our lineup, of course, we're going with the 4-2-3-1. And that is going to be with Silla up front. And then Yunus on that left and Moore on the right with Karaman in that cam position. Looking at their formation for Paderborn, they are going with a 3-4-2-1. So again, if we can get past this midfield, there's only 3 backs on this one. And it gives us real opportunity with Yunus, Moore and Silla combining. So that is the objective. Try to get around that midfield. And once we do, hit the gas and really put some pressure on that 3-back. Kick off, moment away. Let's see what we can do in this final match. Yunus trying to push down here. Nice defensive play there by Schallenberg. Gets the ball out to Yunus, wide. Pushes centre field here, Yunus. Dances around the defender, tries to squeeze it through to Moore for a little bit of deja vu from that last goal. Segan trying to slide across. No, Schallenberg sliding across. Nice defensive play there by him. Back to Yunus. He's got Silla wide open here. Shot opportunity. And Silla delivers exactly what we talked about. If we can get past that midfield You got Yunus, Silla, and Moore against a 3-man back. And once again, Silla put himself in position where he was wide open. A nice long ball there from Yunus. Great first touch. And then securing the first goal there. Sanchez out of position on that one. Pushed up a little too heavy, but Callis comes across. Nice defensive play there by him. Schallenberg gets a quick ball down to Yunus. Nice play there. Silla dragging defenders across. Long ball out to Merkin here. Shot opportunity, but hits the knee of the keeper. But that's exactly how you want to attack there. The defensive line, the left back getting involved. And of course, we want Aiden also getting involved on the right-hand side. Callis misses that defensive play on that one. Sliding across here. Again, not getting in front. Sanchez as well. And we concede. Not how we want to defend. We're talking about attack, but defensively, we need to recover better than that. We had our opportunities to really put some pressure on there. And some real missed defensive attempts there. Sanchez late to slide across. And we're all tied up here. 36 minutes in. Nice defensive play there by Segan. Long ball down to Yunus. Through to Moore. Shot opportunity. And he hits the side net. That was a beautiful pass down to the box. Clearance here by the keeper. Tap down here. Nice defensive play there by Karaman. Through to Sedilla. And there you have it, just before the full-time siren. 41 minutes in. He's 7th of the season. We talked about his assists being 3. But have a look at that goal scoring at the moment. 7 for the season. Silla. But what about Karaman turning defense into attack? The captain, leading by example. Getting a beautiful ball through to Silla to be able to squeeze that through down the left-hand side. Defensively, Sanchez needing to slide across. Same with Callis. Sanchez needing to clear it here. Gives the ball straight away. It's one-on-one with the keeper. And Hickarin unable to get a hand to that one. We're all tied up now going into the halftime break. A real bounce back there. Sanchez just not clearing it away quick enough. One-on-one with the keeper. And straight down the short-hand side. Not how you want to go into this halftime break. We're all tied up 2-2. Especially in front of the home fans. A real disappointing defensive performance there. Late in that first half. Can we potentially pick up a goal here to bounce back and get an advantage? Yunus through to Silla, wide open one-on-one, and he just dribbles it down the left-hand side. He's 8th of the season. 51 minutes in. A good bounce back after the halftime break. Obviously conceding late is not an ideal position to be in, but we get that 1-point advantage once again with a nice defensive play there by, I believe it was Schallenberg, down to Yunus. And again, straight through to Silla. I think Yunus would be up there with assists as well. What a strong performance and a combination between those two. Shot opportunity there, but Hickarin with a nice save. 57 minutes in here, corner opportunity. Look to go short, but they go over the top. And we're all tied up once again. We talked about this being an attacking football with the weather conditions. They look to go short on the corner, but obviously deliver it inside the box. And a nice header over the top of the keeper's hands. Straight over the top there. Potentially we drag too many players out with Aiden and Callis outside the box. Segan unable to get up there. And a beautiful header over the top. Got to bounce back now, 65 minutes in. Definitely got some goals scored in this one. Merkin out of position. Sanchez sliding across. Again, defensively, not getting a foot to that one. Spins around Callis. And the ricochet back in the middle of the box there. And they pounce for their 4th. Defense wins matches, and today, defensively, we have been poor, that's for sure. We're getting up in the attacker's face, but we're really not putting any pressure on them. 10 minutes before the full-time siren here. Little chip over the top. Aiden gets underneath. Hits it down to Moore. Oh, that was a poor pass, but Karaman picks it up. Pushes down centre field. Back to Yunus. Through to Silla. Shot opportunity. We tied up 7 minutes before the full-time siren. He's fourth of the match, I believe it is. It wasn't the best pass from Moore, but Karaman pounced on it. Got on the outside of the defender. Finds Yunus, who's ran off the right mid position. And then Silla delivers for our fourth. 8 goals in this one. Extra time now. Segan pushing up. Nice defensive play by him. Can he get the ball to Karaman? Wasn't the best pass. Schallenberg, again, not the best pass. And it's going to be full-time siren. While it's not 3 points, we pick up 1 at least. And that was purely from this man up front scoring 4 goals. But the rest of the attacking players, that's for sure. Moore, Yunus, Karaman, Schallenberg and Segan. But defensively, we let ourselves down. 4 goals conceded is not an ideal position to be in. 45-52 split on possession. And our man of the match was Silla with Yunus and Schallenberg. All 10 out of 10 performances. But we're going to have a look at how we ended up in this one. Obviously, 3 matches in September. We won the first, won the second, and of course that final match with 8 goals scored was a draw on that one. Where we sit at the moment with those results, 8 matches in, we're currently sitting in second position, and that is 4 points behind first place. We've won 5, drawn 2, and lost 1, with them winning 7 and lost 1. Now, looking at the player stats, we've got Silla at the moment tied with first place with 7 goals in the Bundesliga. And then looking at assists, you got Yunus obviously moving up to first place with 6 assists. A strong performance, of course, in that last match, producing some fantastic assists across the Silla. And then, of course, Hickerin at the moment, 5 clean sheets out of 8 matches, currently tied first. A strong performance by him, obviously, in his final year of his contract. He's fine for that, obviously, renewal, and he's putting in a good performance so far. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you do hit that like button, as it does help the channel grow. And, of course, if you're new around here and haven't already, make sure you do subscribe to catch up on all the latest. And at the end of this episode will be the playlist if you missed any of the episodes so far. But that's going to be it for this episode. Once again, appreciate all the support. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.